Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is KR Stolfus. I am bringing you the American iRacing League.com, or as we like to call it, the ARL. These guys are out here at Volusia Speedway in the 360 wing sprint car. This season is drawing to a close. We got 2 more races, including tonight, to get through. And I'll tell you, we are going to be on top of a lot of things here tonight. Lots going to be happening. Lots going to be going on. Hopefully everyone is strapped in tight and ready for the intense ferocity that is the American Racing League. Chris Brenner making an appearance tonight. Chris Brenner has gone 4 for 4 in the races where he has been here for the American Racing League. If he can do it again tonight, that will be 5 for 5. Is there anyone here that can top him? Not too sure about it, because right now he is sitting on top of the charts in first place in the practice session. But before we go any further, let's do a little rundown. We want to send a big shout out to simspeedshop.com. If you need a button box, check out simspeedshop.com. HREmotorsports.com, that is a iRacing team that lends its support to MaxSpeedTV. We greatly appreciate what that team does. If you get the chance, check out HREmotorsports.com. Elite 7 Racing, you can find those guys on Facebook. Again, that's another team that fully supports MaxSpeedTV, and we greatly appreciate what they do for us. Dirtco Media House, give them a shout out, give them a check on what's going on. Dirtco Media House doing some great things here, doing some behind the scenes work in iRacing, so greatly appreciate what they're doing. And the Ohio IndyCar League, if you're into the IndyCar scene and looking for a league, check out the Ohio IndyCar League. These guys getting ready to kick off their season. They will be broadcasted here on MaxSpeedTV, so if you get the chance, check them out. So a couple of things real quick. We are here at Volusia Speedway. This is the 360 wing sprint car, and I am really excited to get going. Just waiting for the session to be advanced. And I got to tell you, right in the booth with me is Derek Layton. Mr. Layton is the league admin. Mr. Layton, you got a moment to talk with us?
Yeah, I do, KR.
All right, tell us a little bit about what we're going to see tonight.
Well, what we got going on tonight is we're going to have 2 heat races right after qualifying. Just so you know, KR, qualifying is just about to start. But right after qualifying, we're going to have 2 heat races, followed by a consolation race, a quick 2-minute warm-up. That way it gives all the drivers ready to get ready for that feature race. And then once we get into the feature, we're going to invert the top 6, and it looks like we're going to have 10 drivers here tonight.
All right, well, thanks for the heads up, man, and good luck out there. We'll see you loading up, so we won't keep you any longer than necessary.
Appreciate it, KR. Thank you.
All right, so that was the league admin, Derek Layton, giving us a rundown. Qualifying is underway. We're going to check out some cars here out on track. Tommy Rowe out on track right now. Tommy Rowe has been in the points. He's been gone, been absent for quite a while, but Tommy Rowe way down the points here as I'm trying to scroll through the points. There he is. He's 47th in points. Has 138 points in the session. We're in this league. Sean Briscoe in the 36. This is single car qualifying, so we'll try and bring you every driver as we can. That's Chris Brenner with his ugly mug. Chris Brenner, part of the UW Motorsports team. There are 3 UW drivers out here tonight, so be watching for these guys. They will be fast. They will be on that loud pedal. You can count on that. Andy Patton getting a little bit out of shape here. Jeffrey Patterson jumping to second place here. Chris Brenner on top of the charts though. And James Roseberry, very solid driver. Be watching for him to make his name known. Now Michael Sheridan out on the track. He's the only car at speed right now. Colby's eye paint UDT on that Michael Sheridan machine right there. Sheridan shutting it down. Sheridan good enough for 6th quick. So Chris Brenner on top of the charts. Jeffrey Patterson. Kyle Gilbert. Sean Briscoe. And Tommy Rowe is going to make up your top 5 here in qualifying. So this is going quick. This is an iRacing controlled event. So everything's going to be happening fast. If you guys aren't ready for it, well, you might as well hold on tight. We do have another late entry. Looks like Ryan Pace. Glad to see Ryan Pace here. Ryan Pace, part of the Farlow Motorsports. This guy's going to be another fast one. Watch for him to hit the top of the charts here if you can get this figured out here in qualifying. No practice for him. Also, Anthony Lepresto has just hit the track. That's another UW Motorsports driver. Ryan Pace, no practice, jumping right to 3rd on the charts. So Pace in the Farlow Motorsports machine looks like he's going to nail down 3rd. Now we're going to watch Anthony Lepresto. Lepresto here sitting in 7th right now with his first lap. Coming around to score his second one. And his second one, unfortunately, isn't any better. Still only 7th place. Guys, if you have not checked out this league yet, please go to AmericanIRacingLeague.com. Fill out the registration form. Get into this league. This is a great league. A lot of talented drivers hang out here. And the league admins are willing to put in the work. They're willing to do what it takes to get this thing up and running. This is their first season. And already they're drawing some big names, some heavy hitters. Names like Ryan Pace and the team Farlow Motorsports. Also drivers like Chris Brenner holding on to the UWU Motorsports banner. Anthony Lepresto, Michael Sheridan. I mean, we got some big names out here in the AmericanIRacingLeague.com. So check these guys out. We would love to have you here on a weekly basis. If you haven't registered for them, again, like I said, you can check them out at AmericanIRacingLeague.com. So we are going straight into heat race number 1. We're going to have 2 heat races. Oh, and also, yeah. Now it's a race. We can get started. Alright, so on the grid right now, Chris Brenner, Ryan Pace. That makes up row number 1. We'll do our lineup here. Chris Brenner, row 1 on the inside. Outside of him is Ryan Pace. Sean Briscoe in the 36 machine is going to be row number 2. Anthony Lepresto outside of him in the 57 machine. Derek Layton, the league admin, league owner. This is the guy you want to talk to. Great guy. He wants to have this league on the top of everyone's tongue. Doing what it takes. Andy Patton in the 80 machine, bringing up row number 3 on the outside. So like I said, we're going to have 2 heat races tonight. Kind of a short field, the smallest field I've ever seen with this group. A lot of people unable to make it because there's, life happens. But nonetheless, we are here. We are going to see some great racing, especially from this front row. Ryan Pace and Chris Brenner, these two getting it done. Ryan Pace, we don't call him Ryan Union Buster Pace for nothing. This guy has ruined many of the UWU drivers, locking out the top 5, 6 spots. So Ryan Pace, be watching him as we get ready to take the green flag here. Hold on to your butts, because here we go.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Brenner getting a good jump. Ryan Pace letting him get a little bit out there, but not too far. Anthony Lopresto going to slide into 3rd place right here. Sean Briscoe 4th. Derek Layton 5th. And Andy Patton 6th. Lopresto looking underneath Pace here. Maybe going to get it sliding up into him. Both drivers able to keep going. That one was close. Again, the slide job from Lopresto, but Pace counters it perfectly. And Pace is going to hold on to 2nd place here for the moment. Lopresto's going to start challenging him once again. But behind Lopresto, Briscoe not letting him get too far away. Here comes Derek Layton. Derek giving a little bit of right rear to Briscoe. Both drivers able to keep going. Briscoe's going to lose the spot to Layton, though. But up front, Chris Brenner holding on to the lead. Ryan Pace in 2nd. Lopresto in 3rd. Layton 4th. Briscoe 5th. Briscoe in that 36 machine right there. And Andy Patton in the 80 machine. Last car on this heat race in 6th place. 3 laps to go in heat race number 1. Brenner got a good, sizable lead here. Got some new sponsors for this season, for the 2018 Season 2. Final lap, white flag in the air. That is a sharp-looking car in my opinion. Loving the paint scheme. Ryan Pace bringing up 2nd, so Chris Brenner going to win it. Pace 2nd, Lopresto 3rd, Layton 4th, Briscoe 5th, and Andy Patton finishing in the pits with some issues. He will be 1 lap down. All right, so moving on to heat race number 2. This is going quick, guys. Hold on to your butts. Like I said, this is going to be fast tonight, so hopefully everyone's ready for what is about to happen all night long. All right, drivers taking to the grid now. On pole, Jeffrey Patterson. Front row outside, Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Row number 2 is going to have Tommy Rowe. On the inside. On the outside, Michael Sheridan and James Roseberry bringing up the tail of the field here. The Racing for Christ on the front wing there. He's going to be starting 5th. All right, so Jeffrey Patterson, when the pace car pulls off next time around, he will have control of this field. Volusia, tricky track to get a good start on, especially if you're on the inside. Not impossible, but definitely tricky. You gotta be a little careful. while we have a moment, let's go over the top 10 in our points. Our points are being led by Derek Layton in that 32U. We saw him in the first heat race. But the second heat race has Michael Sheridan, and Michael Sheridan is second in points. So he's got to do what he can to maximize his points tonight. Green flag flies. Jeffrey Patterson getting a good start. Michael Sheridan way up high there. Kyle Vincent, Jeffrey Patterson, Kyle Gilbert look like their teammates got very similar paint schemes. They're running 1 and 2. Now Michael Sheridan looking to the inside here. Sheridan trying to make a pass. Gonna do a slide job, slides up. Leaves plenty of room for the 16 to Jeffrey Patterson. Unable to get around this time. Gonna have to reset and try again. Looks like everyone's running this high side. No one's able to run the bottom yet. A lot of speed still left in the top part of this track. Someone has bet me $10 that Chris Brenner wins the race tonight. I don't know how to take that because if I say yes, that means it really nulls the bet. But I don't know. Michael Sheridan's coming out pretty strong. Kyle Gilbert's another strong driver to watch. He's no slouch. I've seen him in 3 races and never seen him before. But the first time I saw him, I saw some great stuff from him. This is going to be one to watch. He is pulling away from Michael Sheridan. Ooh, a little mistake there. Sheridan, though, running that high side, trying to track him down. Got 2 laps to go. Patterson way up high here. Tommy Rowe trying to get underneath him. We are in the final lap. It is all Kyle Gilbert right now. It's his heat race to lose. Michael Sheridan holding on to second, and there it is. Give it to Kyle Gilbert. Sheridan's going to be second. Tommy Rowe third. Patterson fourth, our pole sitter. And James Roseberry going to be fifth. And just like that, it switches over before I even get the chance to look at James. So, we will step away for just a moment, and we'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The A main is gridding right now. And I'll tell you what, it's an interesting race as we have had an invert, a 6-car invert for this feature. So that is going to put Tommy Rowe as our pole position. Followed by, on his outside, Anthony Lopresto in the 57. Michael Sheridan in the 21 machine. Ryan Pace on his outside in the 44. Kyle Gilbert inside row number 3. And Chris Brenner. So the invert was 6 cars. Derek Layton and Jeffrey Patterson going to make up row 4. Sean Briscoe and James Roseberry row 5, and row 6 is Andy Patton in the 80 machine. So guys, hold on to your butts. We're gonna have some great racing here. One to watch is Chris Brenner as he has to work through this invert. If he can keep his nose clean, he will be one that we will watch possibly take the checkered flag. But up front, Anthony Lopresto, Tommy Rowe. Those are your front row. Michael Sheridan, Ryan Union Buster Pace, row 2. This is getting ready to get intense. Here we go. Green flag flies. Tommy Rowe getting a great jump. Lopresto tucking in right behind him. Sheridan to the bottom, along with the 227 of Kyle Gilbert. Chris Brenner on the outside. Lopresto making a move. Lopresto leading that lap. Ryan Pace already up to 2nd place here. Chris Brenner looks like he's going to be 3rd. Brenner running that bottom. Lopresto starting to open up a gap. He's got to get as much room as he can between him and Ryan Union Buster Pace. 4th place, Tommy Rowe. Ryan Pace closing in on Lopresto now. Slowly stalking him, trying to find a chink in the armor. Now he's looking to the inside here, trying to get a run off of him. Ooh, Sheridan in trouble. Sheridan going end over end. Andy Patton in the pits. Sean Briscoe getting it straightened out. And the yellow flag is going to fly. We're going to go to instant replay here. Michael Sheridan having a good run going for him, but things have turned south here. Got into the back of a car, checked up a little bit, stacked the whole field up. Everyone behind him got stacked up. Multiple cars coming down pit road, Derek Layton included. Sean Briscoe on pit road. Michael Sheridan, Jeffrey Patterson. All these guys on pit road right now. Doing a quick repair and getting back out there. Andy Patton has loaded up and headed out of the track. He has gone home. Andy Patton in the 80 machine. He got into some trouble. We did not see what happened, but he put it on pit road and has decided that he cannot continue tonight. So we are here under yellow. Lap 7 of 30. Now make it lap 8 of 30. So we ride on the nose of Anthony Lopresto. Currently holding on to this first position. Field's starting to form up. Everyone's anxious. Everyone's ready. Pace truck pulling in. And green flag in the air. Here we go, folks. LaPresto getting a great jump. Brenner diving to the bottom once again. Can't quite get the run on pace. Now he's moved to the high side here. In fourth place, Tommy Rowe. Tommy Rowe watching it all happen. We go on board with Tommy Rowe here. Rowe sitting in fourth place. You see Pace just trying to make a move underneath of LaPresto just ahead. Unable to do so at this time. Get a good feel of how high they're running here. James Roseberry trying to make a move on Tommy Rowe. Slide job, pulling up in front of him, gonna make it stick, gets crossed up on the straightaway though. Sorts it out by the time he hits turn one. Very close for James Roseberry. Roseberry is scored in fourth place now, but back up front. LaPresto and Pace going at it here for the lead. Finally seeing a chink in the armor of Chris Brenner. Brenner, like we said, was 4 for 4 in the races he has attended. But tonight he is running third and looks to be losing ground. Maybe not losing ground, but unable to capitalize on this battle that's going on between LaPresto and Pace. But don't count him out yet as Pace moves to the inside here. Gonna do a slide job on LaPresto, but LaPresto gonna hang tough on the outside. Pace didn't fully commit there. Left lots of room. Still a little early for him, I guess. Not wanting to play his cards just yet. Now Pace gonna try the bottom, but he's gonna lose a lot of ground. That is gonna allow Brenner to catch up to him. Brenner trying the bottom is just not there right now. Everyone's sticking to the high side. Brenner now way up high using that newfound cushion. That cushion isn't fully developed yet, but LaPresto doing a great job holding on to this lead. He has led almost every single lap. Ryan Pace has scored with leading one lap. So again, the top three, LaPresto, Brenner, and Pace. But Pace is not happy. Union Buster Pace wants to get between these two. He also wants to win this thing. He's got 10 laps to figure out how to do it. Checking in the back here, we got a 3-car battle for 5th, 6th place, I mean. Michael Sheridan, Derek Layton, these two are going at it along with Kyle Gilbert in the 227. It looks like Michael Sheridan has it, so score Sheridan in 6th place. Top three have opened up about a 3-second gap. James Roseberry sitting in 4th place is about 3 seconds behind our top three. Then a little bit back is Tommy Rowe. Laps are winding down here, folks, so Sean Briscoe in the 36 machine. One of the ones that was in trouble early here. And we got 5 laps to go. Back up front, we're watching Ryan Pace struggle to catch these guys, and something has happened. Kyle Gilbert has gone around big time. Heavy damage on that 227 machine. Let's see what happened here. Gilbert working his way through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch he goes. Trying to get a run on Derek Layton. Layton bouncing off the outside wall into Gilbert. Gilbert all out of shape. Oh man, he makes heavy, heavy contact with Briscoe. Briscoe able to keep going, but both cars suffering big time damage. Gilbert has gone to pit road. Don't know if he's got a fast repair left or not, but there he does. He has used it. He is back on the racetrack off of pit road. Now Sean Briscoe has not gone to pits. He did use his quick repair in that earlier caution we had, but we have 3 laps to go. Kyle Gilbert scored 1 lap down, and Jeffrey Patterson is currently 6 laps down. And it looks like Briscoe pulling into the pits here. With 2 to go, might have a 1-lap shootout, as it looks like the lights are out on the pace car, and Briscoe did get a quick repair. So Briscoe back out on track. Meanwhile, up front, Lepresto, Brenner, 1 and 2 with Ryan Union Buster Pace sitting in 3rd place. Lights are out on the pace truck. It's pulling in. We're going to have a 1-lap shootout. Here we go. Can Lepresto hold on to this lead? Gets a great jump. Did everything he needed to do for this win. He's got to hold on to it. Brenner just unable to close the gap. Gonna dive it to the bottom here. Try and make something stick. Unable to. Your winner, Anthony Lepresto, getting it done here at Volusia Speedway. Chris Brenner bringing home 2nd and 3rd place of Ryan Pace. So give me just a minute while I pull up all of our top 3 finishers here in this American iRacing League.com presented by MaxSpeedTV. And we will go ahead and get it started. Let's talk to Anthony Lepresto, our race winner. Mr. Lepresto, are you there? All right, we'll see about coming back to him. So we'll move on to 2nd place of Chris Brenner. Mr. Brenner, you got your ears on?
Yep, I'm here.
Well, congratulations on 2nd place. Man, looked like a handful. The 6-car invert set you back as the 6th car, but it didn't take you long to make your way back to the front.
Yeah, I was just happy to start on the outside row there. I knew I could make up a couple spots almost instantly doing that. Just had to tiptoe a little bit and get up front with Anthony and Ryan Pace. Ended up being a really tough race, man. I just could not catch Anthony.
So it looked like everyone was running pretty high and compared to what we watch here a lot of times at Volusia. We saw you try the bottom a couple times. Your bread and butter, did it never materialize for you, or were you just that much faster on the outside?
You know, I didn't do a whole lot of testing on this new build. I know they made some changes to track physics and suspension physics on these cars. I was more worried about how the outside cushion would work here. I haven't tried it yet. And that really never came in either. I don't think the line pushed up high enough for that to come into play. Yeah, it was a tough race. I couldn't find any extra speed to catch up to Anthony there. He really stretched me out, and I couldn't figure anything out there.
All right, well, congratulations on your 2nd place finish. One of the best looking cars that we had out there, in my opinion. I really like the look of it. Speaking of the looks of it, any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Yeah, those good-looking UW cars are done by Colby's Eye Paints. Anybody needs something done real cheap and high quality, go see Cameron over at Colby's Eye Paints. Also, teammates at UW Motorsports and all the collaboration with setup and everything we do here. Can't thank teammates enough. new partner, Ultimate Dirt TV, Brett Wheeler. I'm sure you guys all know who he is. Signed on with us just recently. MaxSpeedTV, thanks again for the broadcast, as always. KR, fantastic job. And Derek and all the guys involved with ARL, thanks for putting this thing on.
All right, well, again, congratulations on second place finish, and man, that's got to feel good. Even though you didn't win, you still came from sixth place, so great job.
Thanks, man. I'll take it. Congrats, Anthony.
All right, so moving on to our third place finisher, Mr. Ryan Pace. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, you got a copy?
Ryan Union Buster Pace earned his name tonight, was the meet between two UWU cars for most of the race, winds up third, fell a little bit short. Tell us about how your race went and what you saw out there.
Early on, it was pretty good. I thought I had a shot at it. I was racing Anthony for the lead, and then the track kind of started going away from the line that I was running, and I went down the bottom to see it was down there, and the next thing you know, Chris was driving by me, and yeah, I don't know. I probably should have been a little bit quicker on adjusting the wing. I think I could have ran up the top with him, but every time I went up there, it was just way too loose. And then on that last restart, I moved it back a little bit, and it was pretty good. So maybe if I was a little quicker with the wing, I might have been able to stay with him and been in the race for the win. But just kind of fell back a little bit toward the end.
Now, you're part of the Farlow Motorsports team. You represent yourself very well here at Volusia. Brenner mentioned that the cushion never came in and the bottom never came in. What are your thoughts? Do you feel the track really didn't have anywhere to go, or were you just kind of waiting to see what would happen kind of situation?
Well, the handful of times I tried to get up to the top, I never really felt any kind of cushion up there, but I didn't really run it too much. I had a really good line going through the middle, and it worked for about 3/4 of the race. It was really fast for me, so I just kind of stayed there. I tried the bottom a couple times and lost ground big time each time I went down there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the top was good enough for me or not. Just didn't spend much time up there.
All right, well, Ryan Union Buster Pace, any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Nope, just UKR.
Oh, well, I'll take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, again, congratulations on your third place finish. This was race number 9. You won race number 1, and now you're here third place for race number 9, so congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe we'll get another one next week and get 2 wins this year. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, been pretty good and felt pretty confident with the 360 in this league. So I feel like I got a shot at winning each time I come out to run with these guys.
All right, well, hopefully you'll get a win. Next week is the Knoxville Nationals, broadcasted right here on MaxSpeedTV. So, again, thank you, Ryan Pace, and congratulations on third place. All right, moving on. We've all waited for him. The one, the only, Anthony Lepresto, your race winner tonight. Are you there, Mr. Lepresto?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, congratulations on your race win. You led 29 laps. You got it done in spectacular fashion, dominating performance. At times, you did have a little bit of heat, a little bit of pressure from both Ryan Pace and Chris Brenner, but you did not buckle. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a one-lane deal there. I got lucky on the invert a little bit. Chris was more or less the class of the field for the entire night, so to be able to get lucky on the invert and start on the outside pole and kind of get a run there at the start of the race, and just kind of stay on the high side and keep the car underneath me and just try to run consistent laps. That was really the main goal, and that's what I was able to do. So got a little bit lucky there, but I'll definitely take that one.
So you're saying Brenner was the class of the field, but he still was unable to find a way around you. I would venture to say that you had a solid car underneath of you. You guys are teammates. Do you work together? Do you share setups? How's that work out?
Yeah, we're running pretty much the same thing in the car there, and it kind of shows because we're usually always up towards the front together. So Yep, definitely a shout out to those guys for providing me with the setups today. Kind of, I don't run these cars. I've only been running the wing cars for probably about a month now, a little over a month, and all the leagues and stuff. So I'll definitely happy with my performance and the kind of how I've been able to improve over the last few weeks here. Kind of gaining positions every week and just trying to keep getting better. That's the goal here.
Well, you did a great job. You can't get much better than what you did tonight. You win the whole thing. So congratulations on the race win. Any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to UW Motorsports and all my teammates. Everybody contributes, in some fashion. So it's really a great team atmosphere over there. Next Gen Fab, Colby's Eye Paints. Definitely gotta give a shout out to Ultimate Dirt TV, a new partner we brought on recently. I'm Brett Wheeler and all those guys over there. So definitely pretty cool. And thank you guys, MaxSpeedTV. Thank you KR for casting this deal, and thanks for everybody watching online. And see you guys later.
All right, again, congratulations on your race win, and man, we look forward to seeing you out next week at the Knoxville Nationals here on MaxSpeedTV.
I appreciate that, man. Have a good one.
All right, guys, that is about going to do it for us here tonight. I am very excited to say that next week, the American iRacing League.com is doing their Knoxville Nationals. If you guys have not signed up for this league yet, get it done so you can be a part of the Knoxville Nationals. Let's make this a huge event. Let's have a good time at it. And also, don't forget, it will be broadcasted by me. My name is KR Stolfus. I am the one that brought you this tonight. And if you have problems with it, don't blame me. Blame the people who put me in charge. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at MaxSpeedTV. Gotta mention Sim Speed Shop, HREMotorsports.com, Elite 7 Racing, Dirtco Media House, and Ohio IndyCar League. These guys really help and support MaxSpeedTV. If you are looking to join in on supporting the broadcasts that go on MaxSpeedTV, hit us up and on Facebook. And also, if you are a league looking to be broadcasted, hit us up as well. Same place on Facebook. So guys, that's going to do it. Very fast night tonight. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope you all had a good night.